now someone who has been with the teaching for almost its inception and who is an assistant minister here at the Teaching of the Inner Christ and has donated her time and her talents, her love and her teaching to so many, is speaking today on Celebrate the Renewal of Life. Please welcome with me Reverend Dr. Brigitte Heimers.
Thank you.
Great.
Can't read my own writing, I'm sorry. The renewal of life. How can we actually celebrate and enjoy the newness of life? The answer is so basic that we may have overlooked it. All we have to do is moving forward in our journey with love in our heart for ourselves and others, one day at a time. James Dillard Freeman, a well-known Unity poet and author, wrote a poem which I would like to share with you. He calls it The Journey of Today. And I quote, "Dawn is the threshold of today. Dawn is an open door that sends you up a sunlit way you have not climbed before. But you can know God does not give you little too hard to climb. God's love, are dues that you shall live, but one day at a time. Let go dead yesterday's regret, tomorrow's phantom fear. Live in the living now, and let even a stay at home must make the journey of today. Go with a willing heart and take love's lamp to light your way. Prayer be the staff you lean on. Today you do not walk alone. Today you walk with God." End of quote. So from this day on, let us live in the present moment, which is the only way that we can actually arise to new life. We can begin by embracing the truth that there is no time in God. It helps us to understand the concept of an infinite supply of time. Let us think of ourselves as multidimensional beings living in the eternal now, the only place where we can know our oneness in God and be the created beings we are born to be. Each day then we embark on a new journey filled with unlimited possibilities and opportunities. Along the way we may encounter pitfalls or unexpected situations, for we are always on a divinely guided, directed path one that leads to our highest good, one that leads to God within. To begin any journey, we need a roadmap, points of reference we can use to find our way. I consider prayer our roadmap. As we follow the directions we receive in prayer, we are able to steer clear of any unwanted obstructions or unexpected roadblocks that may arise. As we continue the journey to our good, we can feel safe and secure. We can feel confident that we are being divinely guided on the road to beauty, on the road to health, to happiness, personal fulfillment. So I would say we may find certain signs that tell us whether we are on the right road, if we need to slow down or perhaps turn in another direction. As we become attuned to our inner guidance, our I am self, we recognize these signs of spiritual direction. For example, we may love a goal in mind, we may have a goal in mind, and miraculously everything seems to be working in our favor. All the pieces seem to fit, and we feel right. We feel right about it. This is a sign that we are on the right track to attaining our goal. Or maybe we have prayed about a particular situation and the door closes to an opportunity we had hoped for. This too is a sign telling us that this part of our journey has taken a different turn. Perhaps when we have prayed for an answer, we may feel that it is now time to rest. As we take our rest stop, we allow God to work within this situation and to bring forth the needed good at the right time. We do not worry or become discouraged, for we are resting in an awareness of God within, that the right answer is coming our way. But now you might say, sometimes I pray and I do not recognize the voice within. How do I know that God is directing me? Well, remember, our prayer experience is entirely different from anybody else's. Do not worry about the answer. Simply release the need to God within, our own inner Christ, our I am self. God knows what you need, and God is the fulfillment of that need. We desire perfect health, we desire abundant prosperity, or freedom from negative habits. Is that something that you are also thinking about? We desire divine order in our home, in our workplace, or in our relationship. Well, let us know that our desires, our oneness to God is always within us. And allow this celebration to happen. Let us know lovingly for all that we need is coming our way to be fulfilled. It has been said that a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. And of course, we have to remember that single step. So if you would like to experience that now, would you like to take that step right now in prayer? So well then, let us get comfortable in our seats and begin to relax. Now, let us take a deep breath and release any anxious thoughts or any feeling. Let us think of peace, the peace of God, the peace of our own iron selves. Now draw yourself away from your seeming worries or concerns and allow a feeling of serenity and security to be with you. Rest in this moment and feel God's presence assisting you. That your prayers are being answered. And when we are ready, take a deep breath and come all the way back to the room. How do you feel? Did you stay in the present moment? Did we feel the love from our own I am self, our Christ self? Prayer is one way, the spiritual way, to discover and enjoy the newness and the fullness of life. We turn within and we become spiritually renewed. But the newness of life also includes mental and physical levels of our being in which we are renewed. So so we can move forward on our journey. Weekends usually are a time for recreation, where we release our weekly situations and we rest. Taking time out to do what is personally meaningful, personally entertaining and fulfilling. People are involved with their hobbies. They are involved with outdoor activities, handcrafts, and whatever frees them from their daily work and routine. We develop a vacationing spirit, which we can then enjoy and create for us in a different way that on the weekend. Such a spirit is not in conflict with being a conscientious worker and a responsible person. It is by keeping the balance in our lives that we can be good workers, that we can make wise decisions, improve our efficiency, and attain a higher measure of success. These are our 3 hours of the day and weekends. And these precious moments invite us to exercise a vacationing spirit, I call it. We can satisfy the demands if they of duty and fulfill the longing of our souls. We can also take mini vacations through meditation and prayer. We can choose to know where to work and when to play, when in our time of rest, so and when we weep. Add to the word renewal and recreation another word that starts with R, and I would say that word has to do with our friends, with knowing that we can live in greater harmony and healing on those special days of the week that we call weekends. The ongoing discovery of spiritual depths in each other is beautiful, it's unifying. Recreation and reunion are what we do in our search for a more fulfilling life as we are moving ahead on our path. And each time we lift our consciousness Godward for divine guidance and for reassurance, there is always renewal. And of course we are only, as it was said before, a week away from Palm Sunday, which invites each one of us to prepare for the glorious Easter morning, when we arise in our own way to new life. As we know, on the first Palm Sunday, a great crowd of people gathered with branches of palm trees to welcome Jesus and our inner life and honor his divinity. Each of these people who had heard about Jesus had made a choice to recognize him as the Christ. And this morning's message from the Daily Word is saying, I think peace, I feel peace, I am peace. I think peace, I feel peace, I am peace. Would you like to say that? I think peace, I feel peace, I am peace. And this is the Daily Word that is put out by Unity, and it says, nothing can destroy or even disturb my peace when I invite the divine presence, the Christ of my being, to be one constant, gentle force and gentle guide. So I believe
it is very important that we remember to think peace, to feel peace, and to be peace. So let us then this morning tune in to our own inner guidance, to our own understanding of this wonderful experience, and know that there is always perfect love, perfect joy, perfect peace within us as we allow this to happen within us. So I want to thank you this morning for listening to and celebrating the renewal of life, a very important part. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Brigitte Heimers.